Good morning, faculty, staff, and students. I want to give you some information about all the great activities we have coming up for the second semester, and we do have field trips planned for all of our grade levels. And we're going to explain to you the processes and procedures for our field trips coming up. So we have field trips coming up for each grade level. We see field trips. Sixth grade is going to be going to the South Carolina Aquarium in Patriots Point. We have that scheduled for March 15th. Seventh grade, we have them scheduled going to Wonderworks April 2nd. And eighth grade, we have them scheduled going to Boone Hall Plantation and the Harbor Tour March 22nd in Charleston. Sixth grade's field trip to the South Carolina Aquarium in Patriots Point. That is March 15th from 6 o'clock a.m. to 9:30 p.m. The cost is $70, which includes your bus and ticket. You're going to bring your lunch. And you can either pay the $70 or fundraise at sixth graders through our Krispy Kreme fundraiser. Important dates for our sixth grade field trip, January 14th through February 14th. That's the fundraising window. Our field trip packets will be sent home Monday during seventh period. So that's where you get all your information from your seventh period teacher on Monday. February 1st is when your permission slip and behavior contract is due to the front office, and please turn that in before first period. And February 22nd, your payment is due to the front office for the sixth grade field trip. Seventh grade is going to Wonderworks in Myrtle Beach. That is April 2nd on Tuesday from 5 to 7:30 p.m. The cost is $70. That includes your bus, lunch, and your ticket. And again, seventh graders, you can either pay the $70 or fundraise it through Krispy Kreme. The important dates for the seventh grade field trip is January 14th through February 22nd. That's your fundraising window. Your field trip packets will be sent home Monday during seventh period. March 1st for seventh graders is when your permission slips and behavior contract is due to the front office. And March 15th is your payments due to the front office before first period for seventh graders. Our eighth grade field trip is the Charleston Harbor Tours in Boone Hall Plantation. That's our eighth graders going to Charleston 22nd, which is a Friday from 6 to 9:30. The cost is $76, which includes your bus and ticket. You're going to bring your lunch. Important dates for the eighth grade field trip is January 14th through February 22nd. It's our fundraising window, and field trip packets will be sent home Monday during seventh period for our eighth graders. Permission slip and behavior contract is due to the front office by February 8th. And March 1st is your payments due to the front office before first period for our eighth grade field trip. How the fundraising worked is students have the opportunity to fundraise for the field trip. We're doing Krispy Kreme fundraiser sponsored by our PTO, allowing students to raise funds towards their balance. For every ticket sold, students, $4.50 is credited towards the trip. You can either fundraise the entire amount of the trip, partial amount, and pay the balance, or you can just pay the entire balance up for the students. Krispy Kreme certificate orders will be filled as soon as possible and returned to the student. January 14th through February 14th is the sixth grade fundraiser. January 14th to the February 22nd is when seventh and eighth graders fundraising ends. And the fundraiser order forms will be sent home again Monday with your field trip packets through seventh period. Turn in all money to the front office before first period. So if you're selling and doing the fundraising, if you sell a few this week or next week, turn that money straight into the front office, as Ms. Freeman will be there to collect all the paperwork and money. Sixth and seventh graders need to sell 16 certificates to pay their entire field trip, and eighth graders need to sell 17 certificates to pay for their entire field trip. So students, you either fundraise through the Krispy Kreme fundraiser, or you can pay your balance. Behavior, you must exhibit good behavior in order to qualify to attend your grade level field trip. So we're looking for no referrals for this window. Field trips are a privilege and must be earned. And each student will be required to be on their best behavior during and leading up to the field trips. Every student starts with a clean record, so it doesn't matter how many referrals you've gotten this year, students. You start at zero when we start the good behavior incentive. So for sixth graders, we're looking for no referrals between February 1st and March 15th. It's about 6 weeks. Seventh graders, we're looking for no referrals from February 18th to April 2nd. And eighth graders, if you have no referrals from February 8th to March 22nd, you'll qualify to go on the field trip. And any students having disciplinary referrals, that's multiple level 1, level 2, or any level 3 offenses from the above dates, may not participate in the field trip. So example, make sure there's no horse playing going on in the restrooms, no classroom disruptions, being disrespectful to your teachers or staff members, refusing to obey directions, being loud in the hallway, cussing, all those things will put you on the no-go list on the field trip. So when in doubt, just follow our code of conduct and you'll be able to participate in your field trip. Important dates coming up, students. January 10th, which is today, we're going to have second semester schedules sent home through you through 7th period. Make sure you keep those second semester schedules as your exploratory classes and some of your first period classes have changed. That'll be a yellow sheet, and we're also sending home a course request form as well through 7th period. Friday, our admin incentive will take place during 7th period. Congratulations to Ms. Jenkins' second period and Ms. Cheeks' 7th period, as they won the Edmonton Holiday Challenge, and they'll be having a pizza party and be able to go outside during 7th period on Friday. On Monday, the 14th, our ELA benchmark begins. Please make sure students and teachers, you're monitoring this, that students are writing their benchmark scores in their agenda on page 11 to progress monitor their performance. Also that night, we have the 8th grade PSAT parent night from 6 to 7. And then we're sending home the field trip packets through 7th period on Monday. Tuesday, the ELA benchmark continues. Teachers, please ensure all students are finished with their benchmark test, ELA. And we have the Scholars Academy visit from 8 o'clock in the auditorium. All English 1, Geometry, and Algebra 1 8th grade students will report to the auditorium 8 o'clock on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have our science benchmark. Teachers, make sure all students are finished with the science benchmark on Wednesday, and the end of the first semester is Wednesday as well. On Thursday, we'll have benchmark makeups. Make sure all ELA and science students are finished with their benchmark, and our second semester classes begin, students. So you'll be going to your new exploratory and new first period classes on Thursday. Make sure you do not lose your second semester schedule. Keep that second semester schedule, the yellow schedule that we're sending home today. On Friday, we have no school for students. On Saturday, we have the Miss LBC pageant. That's next Saturday. Make sure that you can attend that. On next Monday is our Martin Luther King holiday. There's no school on that day. That's next Monday. The following Tuesday is our social studies benchmark. Please ensure all students are finished with that, teachers. The 23rd is early release. We're going to have a behavior incentive party because 71% of our students right now have no referrals. So we're going to reward those students with some outside food and fun. And that's going to take place on the 23rd during our early release. The 24th, Thursday, we'll have our 6th grade math benchmark. Report cards go home on the 24th, during the 7th period. And on Thursday, the math benchmark is on the 25th. Please ensure students and teachers that all students are finished with the 6th grade math benchmark. On Monday, we're going to have our pep rally because we have our last home game. We have a basketball game versus Lavelle, so we'll have a pep rally that day, that Monday. Tuesday is a 7th and 8th grade benchmark. We're also having talent show tryouts. Wednesday, the 7th and 8th grade benchmark continues. Teachers, please ensure all students are finished with the 7th and 8th grade math benchmark. And that Friday, we're going to have our second quarter awards day. It's 9 o'clock in the auditorium. We'll have our honor roll movie in there for students who made all A's and all B's during the second quarter this year. So that's all the great things we have going on this semester, students. Please ensure that you are taking your benchmark seriously. You're writing your benchmark scores down, your progress monitoring your performance. We have a lot of great activities going on this semester, and we're off to a great start after coming back from the holiday break. Let's keep it going. Thank you for your time and effort, and have a great day.